Ow, frick. Oh, frick. Oh my gosh. Please die. Also, one thing I'm consistently doing is forgetting my... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is so bad. I've been tilted. I've been tilted. It's not my fault. This was not my fault. Okay. No, 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 please. Oh gosh. Alright, well. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm a stranger. Oh shoot. This is where I often get. Okay, see, this is exactly what happened my first attempt. But we're not gonna panic. We're gonna... Oh gosh. This is not a comprehension issue. This is a I'm about to die issue. Oh my gosh. Oh frick. Oh frick. I'm screwed. Oh. Oh no. Alright, and we're back. Apparently those 2 kills taught me that I do not know how to kill Araxxor while also recording live. My best friend suggested that I record separately, and I said, no, we'll do it live. But I should have listened. So here I am. Looks like I'm recording over, doing a voiceover, because again, I can't kill this guy without doing voiceover. And let's see, trying to think of what have I changed. Okay, so one thing I got some advice from Blitz, my friend here, and he suggested I use the ballista, heavy ballista. I understand why, because it's a one shot, but I was reading, and this is why ultimately I decided against using the ballista again, why I sold the ballista, was because it's a 6-tick attack weapon, and the Hunter's Sunlight Crossbow is a 3-tick attack weapon. You kill the minions in 2 attacks, and with the Hunter's Sunlight Crossbow, and 1 attack with the ballista. So at the end of the day, it's the same amount of time, I think. So in my mind, it really makes no difference, except that with the Hunter's Sunlight Crossbow, it's cheaper, and also you only have to do 1 switch versus 2. So yeah, overall, this boss has been a reminder. Like when I started out, I was like, how am I ever going to consistently kill Araxxor? It just seems impossible. And you'll see where this trip goes. Nothing particularly amazing, but compared to my first video and my, how I felt like 3-4 days ago, I feel a lot better. So pretty happy with this. Did not get any drops this task. I did enable the task extensions once I learned that they were there. I really think, the other advice I took from Blitz is kill him in the center, or her in the center. And I know these guides I was watching was like, tick perfect, do it this way, and they take them to the side with those annoying tile markers on the ground. And I'm sure that, yeah, maybe that's like the best way to do it, but I think simplicity and actually just like getting it done is even better, right? The average plan executed is better than the perfect plan not executed, or executed incorrectly. And so I do like this much better. Got a lot more comfortable killing the boss this way. So yeah, pretty happy with how things went. I enjoyed Araxxor. Yeah, see, here we see me looting. I've had trouble remembering to use the whatever the summons are called. I forget what they're called. Yeah, even with the add-on, it really becomes difficult. So again, I said this in my PK series, trash to average. I said pretty much for most things, right, in life, most normal hobbies, you can pretty much get good at anything so long as you don't have an actual physical limitation, right? You might struggle to rock climb if you're obese. Not everyone can become a doctor, but you can get good at things if you just put it in the time. And I kind of had the sense that I couldn't see how Araxxor was done so easily by so many people. Like I was watching No Monkeys stream for a couple of minutes, and he's like skirting around this dude on a hardcore, doesn't seem nervous at all, using boppers like it's the easiest thing he's ever done. And so I was just like, this has to be doable. And so, yeah, I just told myself, I'm going to do this task, and eventually I'm going to kill this freaking boss consistently. And in the spoilers, but in the case of this trip, I got a 4-kill trip. So yeah, most things here are not game knowledge issues, they are execution issues. When I fail to move when he spits or whatever. The one way I feel as though I could improve my kills, and I'm curious if y'all, other than like get hit less, get good, is when he does the spit that follows you, leaves acid on the ground, or she. How, I see like No Monkey will move in and attack her, and he'll like walk under. So I need to work on that. Wooks walking, basically. So yeah, pretty happy with my kills. I don't remember whose video I was watching where they're basically like, they were giving advice on how to learn to boss. And one of the things they said was like, bring more prayer pots and less food, and just like work on getting a kill, right? Or getting to a certain phase in a kill, and eventually you will get good. And so yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty happy with this boss. Yeah, I started marking this tile because I always end up running here because you need 3 spaces. Oh, it looks like I lagged for a sec there. Let's skip some video. So yeah, if you're struggling with a particular content in RuneScape, just keep working at it. Eventually it's gonna get easy. And so if it's conceivable that it's easy, right? Some things will always be difficult and always require focus. But this is what I'm talking about. It's like wasted time just walking around him. But for some reason, when I try to walk under him, when I shift walk under him, it will cause me to run, even if I'm holding control. And so I haven't been able to figure out how to do that. But maybe the next task, I'll focus on that. So yeah, I would have really liked a high GP drop. My bank could really use it. I've got quite a few upgrades. I did get to the point in killing this boss where I felt as though having an actual better weapon would be nice. But the bludgeon is it's pretty insignificant, the amount of DPS increase. Yeah, this is one of the closest moments in this set where I almost died. But my general rule of thumb that I learned from doing Jad, somebody posted on Reddit. And on Reddit, their advice for killing Jad for the first time was only focus on doing one thing at a time, or per Jad attack. Right, so if he casts a ranged attack, and you're on Mage Prey, switch to range. If he uses a range attack, and you're on Range Prey, drink a prayer pot, eat a piece of food, right, or just keep attacking. When the healers come, if he attacks you, tag a healer. Wait till the next attack, switch, attack it, tag a healer. Again. And that's kind of how you do it. You do it in bite-sized chunks. So, I'm somebody, I've got naturally shaky hands, right? So I've literally got a biological disadvantage at bossing, which I only say to say, if I can do it, you can do it. Also, my handshakes are not that bad. They're just like a persistent annoyance. So, oh, this is another area. I always take 7 damage. Curious what y'all do to avoid the hit there. Yeah. Also, is there a specific, companion that I should be summoning? He's pretty fun. Fun boss. I like this kind of content. Pretty happy with the old school RuneScape dev team. I know people right now are complaining about combat achievements. And I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about. Like, why they're bothered? Nor do I care. It's not that I don't want them Jagex to make good decisions. I just mean, like, I don't think I'm ever going to be an elite player. And I have no desire to be at this point. And so it's like, what y'all do, like, who can get a Zuck helm? Honestly, I think that they should... Jagex should, as someone who will likely never have a Zuck helm, they should strongly gatekeep the Zuck helm. Because that is like niche top player content. Anyways, yep, that's it. Araxxor speed trialist, which is do 4 kills in under 10 minutes. And I have done that. Pretty happy with that. Last kill of the task. Anyways, let me know if you have any feedback, any suggestions on how to kill this guy better. I hope you're all well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.